You are about to find out the key levels for Domino's Pizza ticket DPZ. So to get straight into it, firstly, to cover the intraday perspective, there's one trade we are looking to take. Now, we've already traded this stock. As it came into its anchored VWAP and key deviation, we looked to trade this long bias. We did end up getting around this out at this area here because it was starting to chop. Again, make sure you are in the Discord because we do cover all of these. You can see this was before we even hit it. 9:45. Again, you can check the Discord. We always put the trades in there. But that's what we're looking at intraday. Now, the next trading opportunity I'm looking at is the retest of this VWAP. Now, this is where I'm looking to trade it short bias from a swing trading perspective. And we'll go over the key levels and why I'm looking to trade it this way. But what you can see is we only have one resistance to the upside. This is at $401. Now, this is our third deviation on the 1 year. This is usually the highest you will ever see a stock. If you go above this level, it tends to be very short-lived. And I mean, we saw that basically exactly today on Domino's Pizza. We opened up right above that level. We spiked up. What that will be is a lot of people taking, a lot of stops triggering on the open is most likely what that is. And then instantly that's sold into and we're brought back below that level. Again, this happens all the time. You're very unlikely to stay and trade above a key level such as that. So as soon as we break below, what's our key target? The next third deviation, because again, this one we're still not likely to stay above, and that's at $380. So we knew more or less we were going to get at least a 20-point sell-off from that open. So we came into this as a target, and again, that's why we look to play that bounce. But overall, this third deviation and this third deviation, these are the highest you ever tend to see a stock. Whenever you're trading above this level, you do expect that to be short-lived, and you do expect to start trading back below it quickly. So that's exactly what I'm looking at Domino's. As we're at this range, I'm really looking to trade it short bias, and we'll look to target 370 and 356 as targets on the downside. And again, that is still above the gap fill of yesterday. So pushing back down that far, I don't think is too far of a stretch. They do have earnings later this month. I think it's on the 24th. So again, be prepared for that. I'll probably be looking to get out of this trade by then if it's already in the money. But yeah, really anything above 380, we can look at short bias. The only reason I'm being a bit more patient to get in at 390, just because it's a VWAP. So if we are more bearish on the day, still wouldn't be unlikely to see a pullback to this level and then start a new sell-off. So I'll be looking to get in some size here, but I will leave some cash available so we can get into more size if we come and retest that final deviation, because ideally then we can get a much better average, get our average around 396. And then we'll have a really good short position to target 380 at a minimum. But as we go lower, targeting 370 and 356 as those key targets. And again, this is off the catalyst of them now allowing Uber Eats and Postmates, I think were the two, to start selling their food on their services. So do I think that justifies an 11% move? You tell me. To me, that seems like an over-evaluation. Does seem like an overreaction. So seeing a pullback to at least 370 seems very likely to me. So again, as we're oversold, looking to sell these oversold levels into a more reasonable level, such as 370, 356. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, why don't you check out this video, because you'll probably enjoy that one too.